Hey, everybody. I'm Brian Strong. I'm a global head of communications at Bloomberg Media, and I'm joined today by Chris Marszalek, CEO of Crypto.com, for Crypto.com's premier sponsor spotlight, which is cryptocurrency, the intersection of business and sports. Chris, thanks for joining us. There's a ton happening in this space right now, so let's get right to it. 2021 was an incredible year for digital currency, and today there are nearly 300 million crypto owners. To what do you attribute the meteoric leap in the industry, and what do you predict for the next 12 months and beyond?
Thanks for having me, Brian. Well, this industry is very well known for going through these price innovation cycles. So what we've seen 4 years ago in 2017 is a lot of media interest, a lot of people coming into this space, a lot of capital flowing in. And even though the market cooled off in 2019, companies kept building new projects, new products. And you can see the result of this innovation bubbling up through 2020 and 2021. Again, massive media attention, a lot of people coming in. And I think that moving forward, you'll see this continuing and repeating. What we are seeing is an expansion of use cases. You know, in 2017, you had very little of NFTs, GameFi, DeFi. Right now, these are very large, very well-capitalized industry. And speaking about capital, you had probably $30 billion coming into this space last year alone. And there's this massive brain drain of engineers and product people quitting their jobs at Google, at Facebook, and moving into this space. So I'm very optimistic about the future. I think we are going to hit 1 billion users as an industry in 2022, and that's just only the beginning.
Yeah, you know, given that it's Super Bowl week and this is the Power Player Summit, we obviously got to talk about Crypto.com's intersection with sports. You know, you've invested significantly in prolific sports partnerships from, I'll name a few, from the much publicized new Crypto.com arena, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, Angel City FC and the National Women's Soccer League, Australian Football League, Formula One, LeBron's Foundation. What do these partnership investment deals do for Crypto.com and the industry, and also fans at large?
Well, our vision is cryptocurrency in abroad. So we're all about taking this industry mainstream. So when we look at how do you actually take our products and put it in front of 3 billion people, sports seems like the natural fit. And for us, we strike these partnerships. Some of them were announced, some of them are yet to be announced, but these are all multi-year partnerships, 3, 5, 10, even 20 years. We take a very long-term view, and we see these partnerships as sort of canvas on top of which you can paint as a very strong brand message that resonates with the mainstream consumer on a global scale. We're not shy about our ambitions of becoming one of the top 20 brands alongside people like Nike and Apple. So I think this is the right way to do it. And there is this notion in the industry that because of our name, Crypto.com, we carry the mantle for the whole space and elevate it in the process. So we're quite happy with our investments so far, and we will continue to be pretty aggressive in this space.
Absolutely. Okay, third and last question. As we've seen, more and more people and companies are getting involved in the building of Web3, but some say the VCs are the real winners and will ultimately own Web3, which seems a little contradictory to the tenets of it. How do you respond to that thinking?
Well, I think cryptocurrency is the ultimate level playing field factor here. You don't have to tour the Sand Hill Road and raise capital. You don't even have to be in the Bay Area to build a startup that has a global impact in this space. And I think founders can simply come up with an idea, create a little bit of proof points, showing prototypes that they can build it, that it makes sense, and the community around the world will back them. And you've got multiple routes. If you want to raise more capital, you don't have to go to VCs. There are companies in this space that are extremely well funded, with strong balance sheets that are deploying capital aggressively and providing additional value. Crypto.com is one of them. We've got $500 million venture fund. So if you're a founder willing and being passionate about building in Web3, just ping me on Twitter. We will fund you.
Chris, thanks so much. That was a fascinating conversation, and thanks for sharing so much with us about everything your company's up to these days and the future of crypto.
Thanks for having me, Brian.